In this video, we're going to be going over how to use Safari in macOS Big Sur. So Safari works on any Apple devices. Safari is basically Apple's Google. So if you use an iPhone, iPad, MacBook, anything made by Apple except for Apple TV, you will be using Safari by default. But you can download Google and use Google if you prefer Google over Safari. And what's amazing is in iOS 14, you can set your default browser to Google if you prefer Google over Safari. So let's get started. The first lecture is how to use the search bar, which is very important if you're going to want to be searching anything. So you're going to want to go to the very top of your screen, search or enter website name. That's what it says. You click on anywhere there. It'll have a blue outline. I'm going to maybe look up how to use Apple Pay. So we don't have a video on how to use Apple Pay yet, but we will soon enough. So you get all the results, and in case you haven't noticed, this is actually Google. So it says Google right there. You just click on that, it brings you to Google Home. So since this is Google, actually, you get all the same search results that you would get as Google. So you can, and every month this picture changes. So it says celebrating Dr. James Naismith. I think he created the basketball hoop out of a peach scan, so that's pretty cool. It'll keep you updated just by that. I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling puzzled. Okay, if you go over that, it'll show anything. I'm feeling artistic. Click on that. It'll bring you to a near search result. Museum of Fine Arts, Boston. I've actually been there. It's actually an amazing museum. So you get all the results that it thinks that you would like. So if you would like that, you can go head over to the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston. So let's actually make a new tab. To make a new tab, you go all the way up to the upper right hand corner and press the plus. That'll create a new tab that goes straight to your home page. Your home page is basically just where you start off. So you can also go to Tab Expander, which is right next to the new tab. That shows everything in this desktop. But I lied. This is not all of my tabs in Safari right now. In Safari, I have a whole another desktop. So if you just go down like that, you get your other Safari desktop. It's amazing. So you can use this to do anything you want with, really. So you can look through all your tabs, which is like what you do, how to use macOS wallpaper, how to set a macOS wallpaper. That's yesterday's video. If you want to, you can go check that out. Your YouTube tabs, everything. So it works just the same. But this time, we're going to show you something cool. So, autofill forms on this page. It says unable to complete, but if you had a password, if it was asking you for a password on this page, you could use autofill. So let's actually go to Google Docs Home. Now that we're there, we can actually go press up here, right next to the share button. It's called Show Start Page. That'll bring you to the beginning with all your document bookmarks. So, let's say I actually want to do something like make a really quick bookmark. Just do Command D. Command D will make a new bookmark. I'm going to call it thumbnails because we work really hard on our thumbnails here at iHelp to make it as interesting for you. And then you can choose where it goes, favorites or bookmarks. I usually like it on favorites. Press add. Favorites is actually right here. So see, now it's right there. It's the T, so I'm going to bring that up. I can move it around without even going into an editing feature, but I'm going to keep it down there. And to delete it, click on it with two fingers, which is a right click, rename, edit, open new window, open a new tab, copy, and even delete. So just press delete to delete it. That doesn't delete the actual web page, it just deletes the bookmark on your computer. So that's amazing. So if you haven't, and as you can see, I'm switching between two Safari desktops seamlessly and fast. To learn how to do this in macOS Big Sur, check out our video that's all about all keyboard shortcuts in macOS Big Sur. Okay, so now let's talk about some customization in Safari. Customization was the most focused on subject in macOS Big Sur and iOS 14. So let's talk about what happened in it. If you go to the lower right-hand corner, you'll actually find a little gear icon. Click on that. You can change your desktop background, your privacy report, everything. So you have all your stuff. You can press plus, and I can use any of the pictures that I have. So I can go into recents. I can use our most recent thumbnail as my background. Anything works, but I like just the defaults because I like them a lot. So there are actually a lot of defaults. That one looks good. This one actually looks really good. That's the one that I currently have, but I actually think I'm going to switch it up and keep it there. That makes me really happy and excited to start the workday. So that's Safari in macOS Big Sur. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you have any questions.